And Coach, season starts this weekend, of course, has been prepping for the entire summer, and just talking about the roster first of all, and a lot of new blood, a lot of newcomers, but most notably, 9 newcomers, 5 of them 6 feet or over, and that's what you stressed about the recruiting process, trying to get some more size and depth in the front line.
Yeah, and I think that we're definitely to our advantage. Even in our training sessions, you can see a big difference with our scout team and our starting team, where it's much more competitive. Every rally goes a lot longer, and that's what's going to make us better in the long run.
And talk about some of your defensive additions as well in the back line and how you expect them to contribute. Especially, you have a lot of your returners from last year on the back line to kind of gather from them.
Yeah, I think it's definitely been an attribute to our team, just having the depth of 3 liberos. All of them are strong in different areas. Sam covers a lot of court just with her height and her size. Shay's speed and power definitely helps us at the middle back position, and Lauren with her experience at left back and control when she's passing has just been a huge asset. So I think, obviously that group contributes the most to our longevity and those long runs that we talked about.
And talking about some of the returners in a little bit more detail, you had some senior leadership, a couple of girls that have been here a while, and Celeste and then Lauren as well, and just talk about their leadership and how they kind of lead by example for some of these younger girls.
Yeah, I think they've done a great job of making sure that we're meeting our expectations. We set standards for our training sessions. They've done a good job of just trying to talk everyone through maintaining those standards. This season, Sarah is our captain. Kiki and Lauren are our co-captains, so they've kind of taken the reins as our more experienced players, showing our new players what our expectations are every single day they come in the gym, and I've been really happy with it.
And talking a little bit about the schedule, and kind of a unique part about it, of course you have the tournament settings, you have the weekend invitationals that you guys are playing early season, but first 10 opponents are kind of going to be new opponents for you guys. We're just talking about the out-of-conference schedule, where first 10 opponents are teams that UNO's never played in their program history.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this year's opponents are really going to show us who we are as a team, as well as help to get to where we want to be. The idea was that we played teams that are not familiar opponents, maybe a different style or a different pace of volleyball, so that we can genuinely prepare for our conference matches. So I think opening weekend has a balance of competitive matches that are also winnable. Then we come back home, we have some new visitors to our city with the programs that are coming down to our home tournament. So I think when I look at our preseason tournaments as a whole, our preseason schedule as a whole, when we get to conference, we're going to be ready. And I'm really, really happy about that.
And talking about the conference and going into this year, and even though it didn't show in the results, you guys were a lot more competitive in a lot of conference matches, especially against some of the top teams. And how some of the girls, especially the returners from last year, can carry that over and parlay that into some conference wins this year.
Yeah, I think they can roll over with some confidence. Our spring season was a really good indicator of how we're starting to change the culture, starting to change the pace of how we play volleyball, trying to change the pace of our system. So I think that all of them were able to build confidence, obviously, from our spring season, and then look ahead to this year and try to not be satisfied with just being better than last year. Actually look at every competition as a winnable one. And I think that that's what changed the biggest. Is last year we wanted to be a part of it, we wanted to compete. This year, every single match we approach, we want to win it. And so I'm really happy that we can have that type of outlook on every competition, and we just have to come in here and try to get better every day. And I think if we continue to do that, then every match for us is winnable, and I'm really happy about that.
And talking a little bit about the new staff as well that you'll have helping you, and you talked about the energy that they bring as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'm pretty calm and even keeled almost every day. Not too high, not too low. So I think outside of just other perspective, more hands-on, we could diversify our training a lot more. They bring a lot of useful energy. I think the young ladies are really pumped about having that feedback every single play. And when we have our meetings with our players, that's been the biggest change for them, is every single play, everyone in our gym gets some feedback on how that can help them moving forward, getting better. So that's been really, really nice to have the additional staff so we can diversify what we can offer to our student athletes.